Don Gozzard is a master's student here at the University of Texas. And when he came in, he had a lot of facility already and, a really nice swing feel. So one of the things I like to do with my students is work on their weaknesses, things that they don't really know anything about. So Don didn't really have any experience with any Brazilian music. So we went in and checked out some old, folkloric things with traditional percussion instruments, and we built that up to modern drum set players, going back through the history of some of the Brazilian drum set players, and learned some tunes and materials, and he transcribed a bunch of grooves and some improvisational stuff as well. And so he will be showing you some stuff that he learned about the Partido Alto rhythm, based on 3 of the great Brazilian drummers, possibly names you've never heard before. So take note and check it out. Here's Don.
Hi, my name's Don Gozzard. I'm a master's student here at the University of Texas at Austin Butler School of Music, and I've been studying with Wayne Salzmann for the past year and a half. One of the things I've been working on is Brazilian drumming. So today I wanted to show you 3 different ways you can incorporate the Partido Alto samba into your playing, which is one of the most common samba variations. So to start, the Partido Alto can be broken down into a 2-measure phrase that is in 2/4 time. So here's one variation of it. 1, 2, ready, go. And just like in Cuban music, you can start on the 2nd measure to kind of flip the pattern around. So this is how it would sound. 1, 2, ready, go. One of the first important Brazilian drummers was Milton Banana. And he, like a lot of the older guys, would play consecutive 16th notes in their right hand on the hi-hat or the ride cymbal while they're playing the samba bass pattern and whatever is going on in their left hand. So I'll demonstrate my right hand playing an accented syncopated line over the Partido Alto rhythm, which sounds like this. The next concept I want to talk about is from a drummer named Edison Machado. And now he kind of took more of a Tony Williams or Elvin Jones approach to his right hand and kind of broke away from just playing a straight pattern. So what he played was still based on the left hand. So in this case, I'll demonstrate what that would sound like in the Partido Alto context. But instead of playing every single 16th note, he kind of fills it in here or there around that bass Partido Alto rhythm. So here's what that would sound like. Just the right hand, and then I'll add the feet and the left hand in. 1, 2, ready, go. So that's a great way to kind of be more interactive with the other bandmates, and it's also great because it allows you to play quicker tempos because you're not playing every single 16th note. So I'll demonstrate a samba at a quicker tempo incorporating that technique. So the last concept I want to tell you about is from a more recent drummer named Airto Moreda, and he kind of takes the bass Partido Alto rhythm and puts it between the kick drum and the snare to create kind of a displaced backbeat rhythm. So the first note of each measure will be on the snare, and then everything else will be on the bass drum. So here's what that would sound like. 1, 2, ready, go. So you might ask yourself, why study some Brazilian drumming like this? And I found it's useful for myself to incorporate all these different concepts and the different styles of playing. So for instance, the first concept of kind of accenting the right hand with 16th notes works well when you're playing a bossa nova groove. And in other kind of straight eighth feels, you know, or like an ECM style. The second concept of kind of like the broken time, Tony Williams feel, works great when you just want to kind of create a little bit more energy when you're playing with different musicians, and it works well in all styles, you know, whether you're playing a straight ahead jazz tune or a samba, or even like an Afro-Cuban 6/8 groove. And the third concept is useful to me when I am playing more of like a funk backbeat, and I want to kind of get away from just playing on 2 and 4. It helps me to kind of add a little bit of syncopation into my groove and create a different texture. So those are 3 different ways you can introduce the Partido Alto into your samba drumming, and I hope you found some valuable information. Thanks.
Thank you.